keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
Tactical nuke incoming!
How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video for you guys, playing some more Starfield. Let's try out this new ship. Okay, let's see. So, an Ebside Strikers are a local game that are holed up at the place. Apparently, they've been taking a beating from the disciples, a rival gang. Maybe the Strikers could use some help against them. Alright, let's go over there. And see what's up.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
Sophistication and space. The perfect marriage. Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make...
Are you working toward that next?
All right.
Inside's a bad place for tourists these days. The area's gone to hell.
All right, let's go over here.
Yes? What?
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Strikers' turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
Feels more like a regular bar to me.
This is such bullshit. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea.
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
I've heard of your gang. I need to talk to the person in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Upside Strikers.
Take me to Briggs, I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss. Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit? Been a while.
I know, right? Bosch says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I'm only here to deal with the disciples. They're a menace.
There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line. But I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
I kind of want to say not interested.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
I'm a problem solver. You'd be lucky to have me.
Very useful. I like it. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
I'm the one who brought down Ron Hope on Polvo.
Really? I heard the Freestar Rangers did that. You know what? Never mind. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
Alright, I'd like to end as many of the Disciples as I can.
We're fully in alignment there.
The Disciples have been and are a real problem. The Strikers may be the only option to deal with them.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Alright.
Can I get you something? New customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have 2 simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Good. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
I completely understand. You won't have any trouble from me.
Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
Thank you kindly, Madame Sauvage. You won't get any trouble from us.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
Alright. I wouldn't mind seeing a menu.
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer. Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in our members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi, I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at Xeno.
Oh, there's the... Okay, there it is. Alright, let's get out of here. let's try that again.
I think I stepped in something. Them overgrown fishery.
Just get out of here quietly. And we're going.
I'd be making a fortune if they knew this fish.
And you may even have a chance to experience our exclusive member lounge. So what do you say?
Okay.
Above the scum and liquid. If we don't have it, we can get it. Brightest of personal treatment product. So you can take Reliant Medical with you wherever you go. Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Poli. Your home away from home, here on the island. Illegal contraband in the United Colonies.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. It's a rare thing to know that right here and now might just be the best days of your life. Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
Felt good. Enjoyed working.
Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron Hope. I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Povo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in the backstabbing world of megacorp politics. Not many of us can create something like he did. Tough calling what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hopetown without him.
Hopefully the company pulls through this.
Fingers crossed. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on constellation business. There's plenty of mysteries left in the good old Milky Way to discover.
That's true.
I'm zoned out of my mind right now.
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
Do what it takes to survive. You're no use to anyone dead.
I got the slate. No deaths.
So you did the job, and nobody had to die. That was one hell of an audition. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside Strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the Disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
Glad I could help out.
Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
I will not fall. Neon will not defeat me. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
I'll be sure to thank Andrea.
Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
Good pep talk.
You are funny. Funny won't keep you alive. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Just point me just point the way then.
Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
Okay.
They don't have places like this in Akita. That's for sure.
Let's see.
How many velocities did I have?
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity.
Go ahead and head out of here. Alright.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Now let's check this out.
What do we have here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. 0 tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning, or things are going to get messy. Maybe, but as soon as you started putting up Striker gang sign, that crosses the line. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. Maybe. You know how it is.
Let's see.
I haven't agreed to... I'm done talking to you. So either pay up...
And that's the way Neon works. Grease the right palms. You can literally get away with murder.
Enjoy your stay on Neon.
Okay. I don't want to, but
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I'm going to lose it.
They even have a chance to experience our exclusive members lounge. So what do you say?
I'm going to tell them how I feel. I don't care that we're co-workers.
That sounds great.
alrighty. So we got 2 more signs. We're helping the strikers now deal with the disciples. Okay. Let me take a look at my stuff. Ooh, I got a skill point. Okay. Now we got that settled. Alright, I think for now, we're going to continue in the next video. So to everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below. As well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I'll see you guys next video.